Hey guys, and welcome to episode number 8 of the prep vlog series. By the time this goes live, I'll be 6 weeks out from the first show, and then 8 weeks out from the main one. So I'll attach this morning's condition here. And it's been a pretty productive week. A lot of things have happened. Weights kind of came down roughly a kilo. Conditions getting better. The legs are starting to come in. We're maybe like 5-6 pounds away from the glutes being in. And if I'm honest, like, just prep hasn't really been that hard. And that's not me saying that in like a cocky way. It's just me saying it in a way that like I've just not really been noticing that I'm prepping, because I've had so much focus on, like, we're moving house in 1 week, but also there's been a lot going on with the website redevelopment, getting that filled, populated, getting the behind the scenes stuff done with the coaches coming under the brand, mentoring them, and then at the same time pushing my own client base forward. So that's now up to 63 people I'm now working with. This week 4 people have came on board alone, with a 5th one paying over the weekend. So busy week trying to sort of set everybody up whilst, do my content, seeing to my current clientele, getting my own training in, doing everything, like my lead gen, everything that I need to do, whilst packing the boxes, breaking stuff up, going to the dump. And then as this was all going on, the 2 videographers were sending me the completed videos. So I was uploading them to the site, and that's looking quality. So what I'll do is I'll attach a wee sort of preview in here of how the site's looking. You'll be the first ones to get a wee look at it, with it almost being finished. There's some small tweaks. And I'm really, really happy with how that's came out and how it's looking.
We are a team of passion that they never thought possible, whilst becoming an elite version of themselves. We show
where we're going to go. I've got a business call, Skype call with Mark Coles here pretty soon, just to discuss like marketing and then sort of like targeted ads and how we take that to the next level, to do it properly, talking about like installing a Facebook pixel on the site, seeing how many clicks we get from an ad to the site and whatnot. On the website there'll be free program to download, push pull leg split. There'll be and that's for mostly like male competitors, and then there's going to be like bikini girl split, which is going to be legs, upper, and then a full body. So that's been class. So lots going on, but it's 1 week until we move. So my mind's been so far away from prep. I mean, I'm a robot anyway, it's how I function. If you just tell me what to do, I just go do it. There's no connection to food, even though I've not really been hungry, even on these calories. Calories are still at 3,315 on a training day, 2,715 on a non-training day. We've made some adjustments. I spoke to Cal this morning. Anabolics are currently sitting at 550 test, 600 primo, and 400 mast. Clen is now at 80 mcg per day, and he wants me to put in, as of today, I don't have it but I'll get it, 25 milligrams of T3 and then 50 milligrams of T4 daily. So that'll be good. I didn't think we were going to use T3, but what that can help bring out from a conditioning perspective is unbelievable, because those that you don't know, your thyroid slows when you're dieting, even if you are assisted. So putting that in, your natural level is going to be 12.5, so putting that at 25 can just show you how much more you'll like have in your system, which is obviously great from a fat loss perspective. I would never go above 25. I just think that you're going to eat into tissue too much doing that, but there'll be some people out there that might disagree with me. So plan is now to do 5 shows. Depends how I'm up here, right? The first one, 6 weeks away, that'll probably come around like it's tomorrow. The main one obviously in 2 weeks, but then you've kind of got PC on a Sunday and UKUP Kent within 6-day period in the middle that when I come back up the road, I get up to Dundee on the Sunday. There's a UKBFF show in Dundee, as I said, 6 days after that. So I know that in 6 months' time I'll look back and be like, why the fuck didn't you do that, Yvonne? Because it'll look good from a branding perspective, and I'll be able to just nip into the classic bodybuilding class. Like, I'll be just at the higher end of that weight limit, which is obviously really, really good. You'd rather be at the high end of the weight limit than not. And if I go into classic physique, not that there'll be many competitors there, I would be at the lower end of my weight limit. Not the lower end, but I would be a couple kilos off. So not much else really to add apart from next week's video will probably be a little bit late. It'll probably be from a different setting, just because we move on the Friday, and I usually record these on a Friday, edit it over the Friday, Saturday, and then post it on the Sunday. Well, actually, I usually edit it on a Friday, and the internet's so shit here that I have to spend like 24 hours uploading it, and then it goes sort of live on the Sundays. However, in our new house, we have fast fibre broadband, so super happy. What I'll do as well is I'll probably start recording podcasts and the video and uploading them. The reason I never is because like it takes 24 hours to upload a bloody 10-minute video on this Wi-Fi, but when we get to the fast fibre, uploading a 60-minute video is still going to take a bit of time, but it'll obviously be a little bit quicker than it would be on this Wi-Fi. But yeah, moving house, like, it's not as stressful as people think. You just have to tick the boxes and do stuff daily. It'd be like, right, on that Sunday, we're going to smash the wardrobe up, take it to the dump. Okay, on that Monday, we're going to smash up the drawers, take them to the dump. And that Tuesday, we're going to pack the boxes, etc., etc. So it's been not too bad, but it's taken so much focus away from dieting. 3 years ago, I was all about, everything was just focused on like my prep, and everything else suffered. Whereas we went for a lovely weekend away, night away, sorry, in Glen last Saturday. We had a nice meal out. I had a starter, which was like chicken liver patty, and a steak as a main. I adjusted as I looked at the menu before I went. Gave everything a caloric value. Always overestimate, so give it a caloric value, then add 200 calories because of the fat that they'll cook it in. Adjusted throughout the day. I was quite sedentary in the room, watching the rugby because it was Storm, Kira or Shira or fucking whoever it was. And then Valentine's Day, which is today, we're going out for a nice meal at Kobe, sort of Japanese joint. I'm just getting steak and greens as well, and just adjusted the day accordingly. One other major announcement I probably should have said at the start of the episode is I've changed gyms. I've moved from a pure gym to the Body Academy in Perth, and I've been thinking about this for a while. I've been training at Pure Gym now for over 5 years, and I've kind of just outgrown it in the sense of the variation of machines is so little because I stack them, or I just don't fit, or they just don't move right, that I was very limited in what I could do. Not only that, the environment wasn't great. Not one that I felt I could continue to improve and be better on. I needed to situate myself in an environment, I needed to be selfish, situate myself in an environment that was conducive to where I want to get to. And the Body Academy has got a lot of bodybuilders, very successful ones that train there. Maybe not at the same times as me, but I was doing a Widowmaker hack squat and like Snoop Dogg's on, or I was doing my top set on the Monday and AC/DC was on. And you can be as loud as you want. There's me, Fit Charlie that train there. Joe Parrish is going to join us. My client Noradine that's just came on board, he's going to join us when he comes back from being offshore. So there's a real good environment that's going to be, it's a 20-minute commute away, and it's not something I used to even consider, but now having the freedom of working fully online, it's a no-brainer. And all I do is 20-minute drive there and back, just put a podcast on, or I'll do a client call, or I'll phone my mum, did that the other day, catch up with the family, and just utilise that time rather than be dead space. On the days where I'm travelling there alone, there'll be some days where I'll car share with Ali or whatnot, but it'll be great to have that different environment. And I'm already getting excited for the off season and the machines I'm going to stack. One of Ali's clients is actually sorting us out with a custom made extender for the like tricep seated dip, and then a custom extender for the hack squat, because I'm going to stack that as well, which I'm pretty excited to do. But we don't need to use any bands when we're there, because the machines are so smooth. The Smith is like I think it's a Cybec or Atlantis Smith. It's phenomenally smooth. The hack squat's great, and they've got like a pendulum type. It's called a swing squat. It's a pendulum, but much more forgiving on the knees. And they've got loads of plate-loaded stuff for back movements. And I've had to reduce my lower back loading because it's not recovering quite as well. So I've taken out any sort of Smith rows, and it's all like chest supported rows now. But no, feeling good. The legs are coming. They're not ready yet. We are still formulating the sort of last battle plans for these last 6 weeks, for the final assault, as they might say, before we go to war. But feeling good, feeling confident. Just like, I guess the reason I'm pretty chilled is that the first 2 shows, like, it's just fun for me. There's no pressure. I'm going up against guys that I know I'll be outmassed. Like, I know that. I know that upper body, that guys will have an extra 5, 6, 7, 8 kilos of tissue more than me, but not in the legs. And that will be kind of my sort of chestnut on the tree as such. Just being able to stand beside them and just be like, right, I've earned the right to be here, and I'm not out of place. And obviously it's seen as a warm-up, which again takes the pressure off. But how do you mentally go into that? How do you prepare for that? You just got to try and make them look soft. Right? It's as simple as that. If you get beaten on size, don't be beat on condition. And on the day, it just depends what judges want. If they prefer a bigger guy or they prefer a more conditioned guy. Class 1, you're going to imagine they're going to want a bit of both. But again, you can't control who shows up. And I'll be honest with you, I have no idea who I'm competing against in any of the shows. And I really couldn't care less, just because it's more about what I can control and what I can produce. Too often, competitors get in their own head. They go on their clients' social medias and competitors' social medias and compare and screenshot. And I was guilty of that a few years ago, and it didn't bode me well mentally. So I kind of, if you follow me on Instagram and I don't like much of your stuff or I don't comment, it's because I really only use it as business, and I see it as if I'm mindlessly scrolling, it's dead space. So I try and get in and off of Instagram as quick as I can and just repost stuff or put stories up, opposed to have much engagement, if that makes sense. But no, super pumped. We've got a bikini girl coming on board from America, Boston, which should be quite good. The addition of Dino and 3 other Gen Pop clients, 1 from Ireland, 2 from Glasgow. So yeah, the brand's growing, man, and Ali's getting busier and busier. Clara will come on board here soon, and she'll get busier and busier. We're talking about introducing a sort of 10-week shred type thing that will launch later on this year. So yeah, lots in the pipeline, guys. So please keep up. I'm going to probably continue some sort of like weekly or bi-weekly vlog thereafter to just tell you a bit about the business, the brand, and maybe bring Ali in as well. So any questions, guys, about prep, you want to know more, my DMs are always open. My WhatsApp is out there on the internet for anyone who wants to WhatsApp me. Please share this if you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, comment below, and whatever you do, give it the beans.